Hey guys, welcome to Jujube DIY. I'm Sarah. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I'm super excited to share a new product with you. This is the HTVRONT Auto Heat Press. This machine is pretty cool, especially for the price point. So if you're interested in doing t-shirts or a lot of heat pressing, starting a business, you might be interested in this video to find out more about this heat press. Not only that, but guys, I'm so excited because we're doing a giveaway for one of these heat presses. So one lucky winner is going to win a heat press. And I will let you know here in a few minutes how you can be entered in to win this heat press. So stay tuned, but let's dive into all of the fun details and let me share with you a little bit more about this heat press. Couple of notes. The LED monitor doesn't actually blink like it does on camera in real life, but because it is an LED and the camera settings, it looks like it's blinking on video. And I pre-apologize for all my hand movements. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. All right, so let's talk about the machine a little bit and how we get it started. To turn it on, you're going to press this on-off button here. It is blinking, so you just press it once. It is going to automatically start up at the previous temperature and time that you had used. So say you used this yesterday and you had it set at 245 for 25 seconds. That's what it's going to start out at. So it'll heat itself up to 245. And then if you were to hit that heat press button, it'll go down for 25 seconds. But say you need to adjust your temperature, what do? Well, you're going to hit this little temperature button, which looks like a thermometer. You'll press it and your temperature will blink. Then you're going to hit your up button or down button depending on what temperature you need, and it decreases and increases by 5 degrees at a time. Then it'll beep and that will be your temperature setting. All right, so say you need to change the time because you don't want it for 25 seconds. Again, hit your timer button, which looks like a little clock or timer. You're going to hit that, it's going to blink, and then you can increase and decrease over here. So it'll go by ones if you press it like that, or if you hold, it'll increase by 5s or decrease by 5s, depending on what you need it to do. All right, so those are two very simple and easy functions, straightforward. Just press the button, blinks, up and down. So you might be thinking, what are these buttons down here? Well, this first one is a circle with arrows. So they're all going in the same direction. And these are your mode buttons. These are automatically set temperatures and times that are popular with vinyls or heat items that you might use. So your first mode is going to be 300 degrees at 15 seconds. Your second mode will be 320 degrees at 15 seconds. Third mode is 330 degrees for 20 seconds. And your fourth mode is 390 degrees for 40 seconds. Now, if you want to get out of this mode situation here, you just press this, and then it goes back to your original settings. And you can see it blinks in case you want to alter your time and temperature. And then it'll go to its regular temp here, which looks like a little sunshine, is your custom button. When you press this, you've got a custom A and a custom B. So you can set two custom settings. When it starts blinking, you can hit your temperature and you can increase or decrease your temperature to what you need, and then hit your timer button and you can change that. And then that creates a custom setting for you. So if you were to come in, you are going to use the same product. You're going to come over here, press your custom A, and it's going to automatically go to what you need it, or custom B, depending. So like I said, two separate custom settings that you have control over. If you press this last button here, this is your automatic press. So when this is pressed, when your plate, your pull-out drawer here is out, you're going to, load your stuff on it. And then when you push it back in and click it into place, it's going to automatically go down, and it's going to continue to stay down until your countdown timer comes to 0, and then it will come back up when it is done. And we'll see that here in just a second. Comes back up. All right. And then you would just pull out your product and remove whatever it is you're pressing. So say you don't want that automatic feature on, then you're just going to make sure that this A is turned off so that when you press in your drawer, it doesn't automatically go down. You would have to come over here to this R, press that, and then it will go down for you. Go through the 15 seconds or whatever you have for your time, and then once it hits 0, it will come back up and your press will be finished. So I'll show you that. Just like so. And then you can pull your product out. Okay, let's go over some of the safety features that are included with this auto heat press. If it has not been used in 10 minutes, it will turn off automatically. An automatic shut-off feature is great. It just will need to be sitting stagnant for 10 minutes before it turns off. But if you're in the middle of pressing and pushing your drawer in, having it go down, it will stay on for you. So it'll only turn off if you haven't used it at all in 10 minutes. It also, the top plate here, it doesn't get too hot. Change the temperature. Again, you're just going to press that temperature button, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it all the way up to the 410 degrees that it will go to. And then I will come back to you here in just a second once it gets heated all the way up, and I will tell you what I'm feeling on the top plates here. All right, that only took about 5 minutes for it to heat up from wherever it was to 410 degrees. So now I'm going to put my hand here. It's definitely warm, but not burning at all. And this side plate is definitely more warm, but it isn't burning me at this point. Now, I think that if you had it set at 410 degrees for a while, it's going to probably get a little bit warmer, a little bit hotter, but I think that if you are using a machine like this, you're going to expect that. All right, so let's talk about our plate here. This pulls out. When it is completely 100% out, it does have a tiny bit of a lap over between the top and the bottom plate. However, you can see here, this is removable, this mat. This is your heat mat. It's attached with these elastic bands that have these little hooks on the bottom, and you just unhook it, and then you can take this out. This heat press is 15 by 15, which is a fantastic size for t-shirts and other things that you might be pressing in an automatic heat press. And it's so convenient because all you got to do is push it in. There's no lever to pull down on. Super easy. Anyone can use this. If you are somebody that struggles with, say, arthritis or anything like that, this heat press is going to be something that you are going to be able to use. It pushes in easy, not a whole lot of pressure to push it in, and not a whole lot of pressure to pull it out. Let's get into doing some projects. So before we start our projects, let's talk about the giveaway. I know you guys want to know how to win. What you're going to do is go into my description box down below, and you're going to click on the link that I will have marked as the giveaway link. And then you're going to earn points for doing different things, like following me here at Jujube DIY and following HTVRONT on their different social media platforms. You're also going to be asked to give your email away, which will be very important if you want to win, because that is how HTVRONT will notify you if you are the winner. So make sure that you add your email, and then this contest will be open from September 17th, 2022 until 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on September 24th, 2022. Now, you have to be in the U.S. to win. Unfortunately, I'm sorry for my international viewers. And then the winner, of course, will be notified via email. So make sure that you give your email and you have every chance to win one of these heat presses. So I'm going to very quickly show you a couple of design ideas. If you're interested in knowing more about HTV and how to apply it to different products, leave me a comment down below and let me know. If I get enough interest in it, then I will definitely make more videos like this and show you guys how to do that if you want to know. So I had this sweatshirt. It's a zip-up hoodie that I wanted to add a design to on the back. I found the center and then I pressed it for a couple of seconds just so that I had that marked, and then I can easily line up my design on the back centered correctly. I am using the HTVRONT's regular HTV and their glitter HTV, and I was able to line this up and do it all in one go. So if you have to do multiple layers, then you would do your pressing a little bit differently, but because I was able to get it all on there, and the time and temperature for the glitter vinyl and the regular HTV was pretty similar. So I was just able to get it all in one go, which is really nice. That makes it really easy. And basically, you just put it in your machine there and you let it do its job. So press it, pull it back out. Now, both of these vinyls are more cool peel. The glitter is a cool peel. The regular HTV, you just have to let it sit for like 45 seconds. So it's like a cool-ish peel. But once it all cools down, you just peel that clear backing off and your design is on your product. I was pretty impressed with both the regular HTV vinyl and the glitter vinyl. It has nice stretch, and I think that it is going to hold up pretty well. For our next project, I wanted to show you how easy it is to do hand towels, so like kitchen towels or whatever for decoration in your kitchen. I had this 3-pack of flour sack towels that I had purchased from the Dollar Tree. If you find towels like this at the Dollar Tree, pick them up because it is such a great value and bargain. Again, I folded my towel in half to find the center, pressed it for a couple of seconds, and then it's important to make sure you roller any lint off of your product before you apply your HTV. That way it has the best surface to stick to. Now with HTV, because it doesn't get sticky until you heat it up, you can fold your design in half to find the center of your design, and then with the center of your project marked, you can line your stuff up easily. And look how cute and easy this little hand towel is. Perfect for your kitchen to give as a gift or whatever you'd like. For our last project, I wanted to do a wood sign. Did you know that you can add HTV to wood? It's pretty cool. So I picked up this little pallet board from Walmart and I took everything off of the back, the hanger, the staples. I wanted this to be as flat as possible. And I really wanted to test to see if the auto heat press would work on a thinner piece of wood, kind of like this. Now, my understanding is that the heat press will press up to 1-inch thick pieces of wood or product. So that's pretty cool. I love that idea that you can add a thicker piece of wood in here and put your design onto a piece of wood. So what I'm doing here is I'm cutting my design down. I want my transfer sheet to be as kind of close to parts of the vinyl as possible. You definitely don't want your vinyl to sit on any of the transfer sheet as you're layering, so be very mindful of that. And then if you need to hold your design down, you can use some heat transfer tape to keep your design in place until it has been pressed. And this heat transfer tape is an HTVRONT product that I purchased myself, but it works great. So again, this is kind of a cool press vinyl, so you can see I'm sitting here waiting for it to cool down a little bit. But once that 45 seconds has gone, I just peel back that vinyl transfer sheet and my vinyl is attached. Now there was a couple areas where it wasn't quite attached enough and I decided to press it for a couple more seconds. I added my cover sheet on there and pressed it for 2 more seconds, and it worked perfectly. So you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informational. Make sure you go down, hit that link so that you can be entered into win your very own auto heat press. I know you won't be disappointed. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.